Hello lovely people and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be discussing masks, the best Kbeauty masks. I'm going to get some tissue because I'm sweating. 1, 2, 3, let's go. As you can see, it's a beautiful day here in Seoul, but that doesn't mean that it's not extremely cold, and masks are a really great way of keeping your skin hydrated, keeping them in the best possible condition, and masks are really at the center of Korean skincare. I would say it's one of the most important things. It's what people do on a daily basis, and I'm just going to walk you through the different type of masks and the best versions of these masks. So I'm going to talk you through today 4 different type of masks. You've got sheet masks, sleeping masks, clay masks, and then lip masks. These are just 4 types of masks that you can use, and I'm going to give you a couple of really good examples of ones that I use regularly. So the first thing we're going to have a chat about is sheet masks. Now, sheet masks are something that you can use on a daily basis. I tend to use a sheet mask most days because it's just become a part of my routine now. I really love the fact that it gives me 20 minutes of just like relaxation. Sometimes I do my hair, sometimes I'll just kind of like potter around the house with my sheet mask on. It gives you 20 minutes of just relaxation and pampering. There's so many different kind of sheet masks in South Korea. There are literally whole shops just dedicated to sheet masks, and they're also so cheap here, so you're really selling yourself short if you don't take advantage of how great these masks can be. They're really great for pick-me-up if your skin's looking a little bit tired, but if you use them on a daily basis or very regularly, then you see that they improve your skin dramatically for a continued length of time. So one of my favorite sheet masks to use when my skin is looking a little bit dry or it's just not a very happy day is by Dr. Jart. So there's 2 Dr. Jart sheet masks that I'm going to talk about today. The first one is the Vital Hydra solution. This one is super popular and has been for a really long time. This is packed full of hyaluronic acid, which is fantastic for moisturizing your skin, for repairing your skin barrier so that the moisture in your skin stays in your skin. It's a really lovely texture face mask. It fits me really well. It's also really well priced. It's a lot cheaper in Korea than it is in the States or in the UK. I think it's about like £5, £4, but here it's like 2001, I think. This is a much loved product. People use it a lot. It's fantastic for just that little bit of extra hydration that you might need, especially in this horrible cold weather that we're having. This one is my go-to. So when I've got skin that's not particularly happy, let's say I've got a blemish or something similar, this is the sheet mask that I go to clear that up. It's the Clearing Solution sheet mask from Dr. Jart. Now, this sheet mask is not for moisturizing your skin. This is specifically to help you clear up blemishes. It's jam-packed full of salicylic acid, which is fantastic for clearing up your spots. It's also got niacinamide in it, which again is great for clearing up your blemishes. I feel that when you have a blemish, your skin is probably a little bit red, it's a little bit irritated, and this mask for me helps clear up those issues as well as the actual zit that I've got. 1 or 2 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10, depending on the day. Oh my goodness, okay, I'm getting texts. I'm so popular. This is the sheet mask I go to when my skin is looking a little bit unhappy and I've got blemishes and I've got redness on my skin and I don't want to deal with that. So those are my 2 favorite sheet masks from Dr. Jart. Now there are lots of other brands in Korea that do fantastic sheet masks. 2 of my favorite are the following. The first one is by MEDIHEAL. This is their N.M.F Aquaring mask. It's again super popular here in South Korea. It's incredible for moisturizing your skin. If your skin is dry, if it's very cold, if you're going to be outside for a long time, I would stick this on your face in the morning and you will reap the benefits tenfold. MEDIHEAL is a very trusted brand out here, but this one is definitely a cult product, I believe. A lot of people use it. It's got all the great ingredients in it to boost the moisture in your skin and again repair the skin barrier so that your skin can help retain the moisture that is already there, and that's what you want to do. That's what's great about a sheet mask. So that is another of my top choices for sheet masks. I use this on a weekly basis, if not like every 3 days, every 4 days. I think it's fantastic. Use it all the time. Great product, and I would highly recommend it. So this next sheet mask is kind of different in the way that you apply it to your skin. So you actually apply it in 2 steps. It is the CNP Laboratory Quick Soothing SOS mask. So first you put the Ampoule on your face, you smooth it onto your face, and then you apply the sheet mask, which is soaked in more solution. It's a really intense mask, but fantastic for when your skin is irritated and red, which mine is all the time. This is a fantastic product for sensitive skin like mine. My skin tends to have issues when I'm going from very hot temperatures to very cold temperatures to back to very hot. So basically when it's really cold outside or when it's really hot outside and inside is either heated or air conditioned, that's when I have a problem. My skin goes really red and blotchy and very quite painful sometimes. So what I do is I keep a whole bunch of these in my fridge, and in the evening or in the morning when I first wake up, I'll pop one of these on my skin and it will instantly soothe my skin. I'll feel the puffiness reducing, the puffiness that comes from the irritation and that angry skin. I feel that reducing. I feel my skin just becoming a little bit calmer. And so this is absolutely a godsend for me personally. I also think it would work even if you don't have sensitive skin. It's always worth having a couple of these in your fridge or in your bag, your skincare bag or something like that, just in case you ever have an issue. This is my godsend. I love this mask. So the next lot of masks we're going to talk about are clay-based masks. So the first one we're going to talk about is the very famous Innisfree Jeju Volcanic Pore Clay Mask. Everybody in this country, I swear to God, has this product. It's fantastic. It's a very, very cheap product, but the ingredients are of a very, very, very high quality. So it retails for about $12, I think, if I'm translating it correctly. The interesting thing about this product is that it has clay brought from Jeju Island, which is an island just off South Korea in the south. It's where a lot of people go on holidays, and it's really, really, really beautiful. It gets very hot in the summer, and a lot of people say it's like the Hawaii of South Korea. Anyway, it was a very volcanic island. The interesting thing about volcanic clay is that it's very, very good at removing excess sebum from the skin surface. So that's why this product in part is so popular. It's also quite a gentle clay, so it doesn't irritate your skin. It soothes your skin, which is super useful for me, as we know. And basically what this mask is going to do is it's going to remove impurities from the skin and also reduce excess sebum. So if you've got blemishes, if you've got oily skin, if you're acne prone, this is really going to help remove the oil that's going to exacerbate your issues. I love this mask because it doesn't make my face feel dry or tight. It's quite nourishing, it feels. I pop it on for about 20 minutes and then I'll wash it off with room temperature water. And I use this mask probably about once a week, realistically. I really, really, really love it. It is a cult product here in Korea, and I would highly recommend grabbing yourself a pot. It's so, so, so good price point wise, and yeah, fab. The next clay-based mask we're going to use is not really a clay mask. I mean, I guess it is a clay mask, but it's like a pearl clay mask. It's the KLAVUU Special Care Pearl Glow Mask. So it's a really, really interesting texture. It feels like clay, but looks like pearl, if that makes any sense. It's got like a very iridescent quality, which makes your skin look really great while you've got it on, but that's not the point. We know that's not the point. It's about $30, but I do think it's worth it because you get quite a lot of product. It's a pretty big package here. Oh, big package, well, Rose. You get a lot of product for the price, so even though it is a little bit more expensive, I do think it's worth it. It contains bentonite and kaolin clay. Kaolin clay is also called like white clay, which are both very, very gentle clays. So if you do have easily irritated skin, this is going to be a mask that's not going to be an issue for you. It also contains pearl, which a lot of KLAVUU products contain. Pearl is used in a lot of Korean and Asian skincare products, and it has been for hundreds of years actually. It's really useful for brightening skin, and it's not an ingredient often used in Western products. So I really, really like the fact that this particular company focuses so much on producing products with pearl as an ingredient. I think it's really interesting, and I really love the ingredient. This product also includes Centella asiatica and algae extract, which are really great for smoothing the skin and for reducing redness. It's super gentle on sensitive skin, and it hydrates and it really brightens the skin tone thanks to the pearl extract. So this is another one that I use pretty regularly. I pop it on for about 20 minutes and again wash it off with room temperature water. I use this one about once a week as well. I think it just looks fab. Not looks fab, it doesn't look fab. I mean, it looks fine, but that's not what I was trying to say. So I think it's a really fab product. Even though it's a little bit pricier, I do think it's worth the money. The next lot of masks that we're going to talk about are sleeping masks. So sleeping masks are really huge in Kbeauty. It's part of the 10-step Korean skincare routine. So you wear a sleeping mask obviously to sleep. The more you know. They're usually basically just very intense moisturizers, right? So your skin repairs itself at night. So what a sleeping mask does is it makes sure that your skin can repair itself to the best of its ability. It locks everything in and makes sure that the products that you've put underneath it can work their best. So my favorite sleeping mask that I use every day, basically, I love it, I have loved it, and I will love it forevermore, is the LANEIGE water sleeping mask. This is actually, funnily enough, one of the first sleeping masks that kind of hit the shelves, and it has stayed as one of the most popular. It's very, very light because it's a gel formula, which I love because I find it quite difficult to sleep with something really heavy on my face. I don't like it. And also my skin breaks out so easily if I have something heavy. It's not going to be a good time for me. One of the only negatives of this product is that it's very much a one-trick pony. It just hydrates. It's a super hydrating sleeping mask. It's not great for anti-aging. I mean, you could say that it's good for anti-aging in terms of the fact that it increases skin elasticity because through the hydration and stuff like that. I guess you could say that. So it prevents wrinkles, etc., etc. It's not like one of these products where it's a moisturizer and anti-aging and blemish control and all of these different products all wrapped into one that's pretty common right now. This one just hydrates, but it does it really, really, really well. And I think personally, because I use products that do their job, that's not a very good sentence, but I'm going to use it anyway. Because I use products that all do their job underneath this product, I can just leave this to do what it does best. I don't need a product that is 1,000 products wrapped into one. It retails for about $20, which I think is pretty reasonable considering the amount of product you get. I think that that's very fair. You've got Hunza apricot and primrose extract in here to help smooth the skin and to promote restoration, which is the main point of a sleeping mask. So yeah, it really pretty much just does the job. It's a nice little thing. Very happy with it. It's my little bud. The next sleeping mask we're going to talk about is by COSRX. It is their Ultimate Nourishing Rice Overnight Spa Mask. Now this is a really fab company that I use a lot of their products, as you guys will probably know by now. But this one is a little bit different because you can either use it as a sleeping mask or you can use it as just like a normal mask and then wash it off after 20 minutes, half an hour, whatever you feel like it. I do use it as an overnight sleeping mask, however. What's really interesting about this product is that it's actually 65% rice extract. The great thing about rice extract is that it helps boost your skin's luminosity and also is a fantastic hydrator. So that's what this product is really great for. In particular, if you suffer with hyperpigmentation or scarring, which I do, just around here, then I think this is a really, really, really good product for you, because the rice in particular will help you out a lot with that. It's also got high concentrations of humectants such as glycerin, which is going to help hydrate your skin and make sure that your skin is able to recover the best that it can, which again is the whole point of a sleeping mask. And you'll wake up with really fresh, glowy, moisturized skin. This is a very, very affordable product as well. This is about $16, which is a fantastic price point for the quality that you get and also the quantity. Even though it doesn't look huge, you don't need to use a lot to get the best results. So yeah, this is a really good, nice little mask to have in your back pocket. Not literally, that would be uncomfortable, but you know what I mean. Also, just so you know, if you want to know how much of an ingredient is in a product, then if you look at the ingredients list at the back, the ingredients are always listed in an order of highest percentage. So that's how I know, for example, that glycerin is a very, the humectant glycerin is of a high percentage in this product. So if you're ever wondering what's in your skincare, which you should really be looking into, especially if you're kind of starting to get into the game, you probably won't be able to recognize a lot of the ingredients, but as you keep going on your journey, then you're going to recognize more and more and more, and you're going to know what works for you and what doesn't work for you, and you're going to be able to spot the different ingredients that perhaps might become red flags for you in future. So that's a really good tip, to just start reading the ingredients list. You might, as I say, you're not going to recognize half of it, but over time you will start learning it. It's like learning a language. Literally, Rose, that's the definition of learning a language, is learning new words. Brilliant. But you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean. You'll start recognizing things, and then you'll be able to make decisions about what will and won't work for you, and you might not waste the money on buying something if you can recognize on the ingredients list that it's probably not going to work for you because that ingredient you're allergic to or doesn't work well for your skin, etc, etc. So yeah, start learning to read ingredients lists. So the last lot of masks we're going to have a chat about is lip masks. Now, I love a lip mask. My lips are a little bit difficult because they get chapped very, very, very easily. Even though I drink so much water, it's kind of become like a personality trait, which is so sad. I can't believe I just said it out loud. But I drink a lot of water, but even so, my lips are quite difficult. I used to have really bad eczema on my lips, so I do struggle with maintaining soft, luscious lips. So the first one we're going to go for is by LANEIGE. It's their lip sleeping mask, and I use their product in the flavour berry because I think it tastes nice. It goes on clear, so even though it looks pink, it does go on clear. As I say, it does taste really nice. The only issue that I would have is that if you are quite a light sleeper, or if things affect you while you're sleeping, like scents, this does have quite a strong scent, so you might want to maybe use this during the day or something similar. So that's the only bad thing. So this is about $20. The great thing about this product is that there's a lot of it. It lasts forever, and the texture is quite thick, so you don't need to use a lot of it to cover your lips and to protect your lips against the elements. I use this day, night, whenever I feel that my lips are lacking a little bit. So this contains vitamin C and shea butter, which are both fantastic products for moisturization. And also, we're not talking about like top level, surface level moisturization here. We're talking about moisturizing through the skin layers, which is really what you want, because a lot of these lip balms that you use, they just kind of moisturize the top little bit, which is fine, but if you want really intense hydration, then you'll want to go below the surface. So last on my list of top Kbeauty masks is the KLAVUU Nourishing Care Lip Sleeping Pack. I've spoken about this product before. It smells a little bit like vanilla. It tastes really good. Again, I keep saying that you should not be eating your skincare, but this really does taste yummy. It goes on clear, just like the one before, just like the LANEIGE version, the LANEIGE sleeping pack even. Ingredients in this include almond and castor oil, which are fantastic for moisturization. And again, just like the LANEIGE one, this is going to go penetrate through the layers of skin to give you really nice, plump, beautifully moisturized lips that will stay moisturized throughout the day. And just like the last moisturizer, I use this morning and night. And depending on how sassy I'm feeling, then I'll use one or the other. If I'm feeling particularly sassy, then I'll use the LANEIGE version. And if I'm feeling more elegant and I'm feeling more bougie is a word I would say maybe, then I would use this version. Oh, it just feels so good. And also, if you don't really have particularly full lips like I do, and you're too scared to get lip filler because needles make you into the exorcist, literally, I turn into a different human being, it's horrible, then this is a really, really good way of pretending that you have naturally luscious, plumper looking lips. I don't think it actually does plump your lips, but it feels like it does. I think the shine is like a mirror, like a disco ball. So I think this product retails for about $15. I think that that's a good price point because you get so much product. This has lasted me about 3 or 4 months and I use it literally every morning and every night. And so you get a lot of bang for your buck. So highly recommend this little pack, even though it will cost you more than a normal lip balm, like a Burt's Bees lip balm or something like that. I do think in the long run, it's gonna be worth your money because you're not gonna have to keep reapplying to maintain your moisture levels, because this really penetrates the skin and makes sure that your moisture levels are maintained, but also improves the your skin barrier, the way in which your lips maintain the moisture. Yeah, I would highly recommend this. So that's all from me, from my top picks for Kbeauty masks. I think I'll keep updating this video. Maybe I'll make another one in about 6 months and keep you guys in the loop of what I'm using, because masks are such a huge part of the Kbeauty routine. It's really important that you are always using the best versions on the market, and I do switch it up a lot. I use different products. When a company comes out with a new mask, I nearly always buy it straight away, just to give it a go. Masks really are kind of the nucleus of what makes up a Kbeauty skincare routine. They maintain your skin and they restore your skin, and they make sure that your skin is prepared, and also gives it the opportunity to rejuvenate itself, which is a really important part of a healthy skincare routine. I love using the products that I've shown you today, but the industry is constantly renewing itself, which is why I love skincare so much. So I'll do another video in future and I'll keep you updated on what I'm using. I hope that this video has been useful, and maybe you can kind of pick up a couple of these products and see if they work for you, if they don't work for you. Please let me know in the comments if you like any of these products or if you don't like them. I'd really love to hear your comments. And also, if you've got other masks that you use on a daily basis and you're like, oh, why doesn't Rose know about this? She's got to know about this. Please pop it in the comments. I'd really love to hear your feedback. So that's all from me today. I really hope you liked this video, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much.